Leave it where it is, I think.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go on then. Right, muckers. Well, today's will it start is a bit different because I haven't just got one to do. I've got to do two in a fairly short space of time. But I'm going to struggle to do it on my own, so I'm going to need some help. So I shall see if I can get someone to lend me a hand.
So just for men model. Right, Muck, how you doing, mate? Yeah, no, I'm alright. What am I up to tomorrow? Not a lot, mate, not a lot. What's that? Oh, you're getting your old crawlers out, are you? I can try and get them started. Oh, right. Any of them got V8s? No? What about straight pipes? Any of them got straight pipes? No. I've just remembered I'm really busy tomorrow. I've got to polish me straight pipes. So yeah. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I'll catch you later. Yeah. Bye. Got out of that one.
Silver wat. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to call Kimberly because she will no doubt be able to give me a hand. She organises a lot of my day-to-day stuff and has also rebuilt various machinery, Land Rovers and tractors and stuff. So I'll see if she can give us a hand.
Snowman, you got your ears on?
So today we've got something a little bit different. We've got two willet starts, and the story behind this is this yard we just spent the last 2 days clearing all at the front here so we could actually get to these crawlers. They were parked here about 30 years ago when the original owner passed away, and they've stayed here ever since. So what we want to do is see if either of them will start. Hopefully we'll get them both going, but as I said, they've stood there so long, I don't know, but it's where they go, isn't it? So there we are. Well, I think what we're going to do is start with this one first. This is a Blawnox blade on a David Brown 40TD industrial. Now the 40TD is based on the David Brown 950 wheel tractor, otherwise known as the Oliver in the States, and they're a 4-cylinder diesel, and as I said, there was, with the Trackmaster series, there was the 30TD, which was more like the 900. Then there was the 40TD, which is based on the 950, and then there was the big 6-cylinder 50TD. The 40TD is fairly rare because there was only about 147 produced in total of any variant. And there was some with like a loading shovel attachment, there was some with other attachment blades put on, some just general ag crawlers. But as I said, there was only 147 produced, and not that many at all. As far as the Blawnox variants go with the Blawnox blade, I've only ever seen this one. I've seen other types, but not with this system on, and it's on a different gauge track frame. So there we are. We better give it a go.
Alright, let's see how much they come.
What? That's right. You done what? Check that. Right, have a look in there.
I'm going to go and get my torch, so
Okay. I want to see what's in here and see what this top end is like. Good. Like, is it? Right. I'll see if I can pull this without moving that. I can leave that line on place.
Easy peasy.
What's it like?
It's not too bad, is it?
No, it's not dry, is it?
Nope.
I mean, it's obviously not. I think we just put a bit of oil. I'm going to push these valves down. I just want to just see if these valves are all free.
Yeah.
And then we'll stick a bit of oil in there. Yeah.
And we'll send it.
We're not going to send it.
Just gonna send it!
We're not going to send it. We're going to just put some oil in there. I'm going to remove this old gasket because I want to save that if I can. I'm going to do without having to replace that. That's good. I'm going to push these fucking valves down first, see if I can get anything on them. Yeah. Oh, you're a bit of a fucker, you are. Okay.
Right, let's put the gasket.
Let's go. Gasket I want to go back on, and then I think what we'll do, I'll get a bar in there. This has got the pump, so this has got a drive to the hydraulic pump going straight off the crank. So it's not like you can get a socket on, turn her over. So I can probably get in. There's a coupling. Yeah, there's a coupling here. A bit like on the JCB, there's a yoke, so we can get in the yoke and just see if it's free. Before we go too far, otherwise we're wasting our time. Dip that tank, you dippy bitch.
TV bitch.
Some in there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, some in there. Okay. Real sludge.
Sludge. No, it's alright actually.
If there's not enough, to keep holding the stick up the other way, and that'll increase how much we've got in there.
Have you got special needs?
Yeah. Check the water, see if there's any in there. If not, we'll top it up.
Nada.
None?
Dry as anything. It's like
Okay.
the Sahara in there.
Alright. Well, just if there's actually water in the thing. So I've checked the block, just if there's any cracks. There's no apparent cracks. So let me go on the other side. Let me just see if there's any actual water in. Where are we? Where are we? Here. Oh, there is. Plenty of antifreeze as well. So can't take the bugger off now. And that's the good stuff. So we want to top this up. Bit of antifreeze in there. And then so we know. So we got that's all up there. It's up there. We'll check the oil as well.
Yeah.
I did pull that earlier, and there was some on the stick. Always a good place to have it. And then we'll put some water in here.
Antifreeze.
Yeah, put some antifreeze in as well. Yeah. All right, go on. Antifreeze in first. You done?
I'm trying to go in carefully.
All right, that'll do. Come on, we'll put it in there. It's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm the one who's paying for it.
Oh, shut up. You've got loads of money.
That was 6 lamb burgers, 4 shish kebabs, a side order of couscous, and 2 milk. Look!
Where's the water?
Yeah. Huh. I'm on a water meter, you know. Coming up.
Can't see it.
Coming out the bottom.
hole
Hang on,
in the
there's a
radiator.
hole somewhere.
Don't you say a fucking word.
Oh, got it.
Got it?
Yep.
So that's all split and perished. So we're going to take this hose off. See if we've got, I'm sure we've got another bit of hose that'll do that somewhere. So we've just replaced that hose because that was leaking. Now just greasing the water pump up. Is it going in?
I think it is actually.
Oh, that's good. That'll do. Overdo it. Right, so we've got water, antifreeze in there, so that's all right. Let's check the oil. Give me some light this side, some light here. There is oil on the stick. Oh, that's some of the good stuff. So that's good. Those filters have been on there a while, but we'll see if we've got some diesel. If not, I've got 2 new filters. I'm not going to stick filters on there without getting it fired up first. If it won't fire, we'll put them on. If it does fire, we can change them. That'll be alright. we've got fuel in the tank. We've got fuel in the tank. Let's stick a little bit more fuel in.
Should start with what we've got, shouldn't it?
Okay, fair enough. If it doesn't, your fault. Right, so next thing we want to do is we'll get a bar in there on that joint. Let's see if we can bar over. Yeah, it's free. Alright, let's get these. These are positive earth on these. It's a bit unusual, but that's what they are, David Brown's. So, right. Now, I can't remember on this.
I think the seat's over there.
That's alright. You don't need to worry about seats. I think it was this one. There used to be. Try to remember. I think this was pull to stop, but it used to be. David Brown used to be lift and push in to stop. I think this one's different. I will soon see. Let's try and pull it out anyway and just see if that's.
Just give it a full send.
Give it a full send. Has it got anything there at all? Hang on. Ooh. Right. There's some movement there. You've got the exhaust. Let's stick that exhaust. Get that for a minute. Let's stick that exhaust on there.
What job is this?
You see that? I can't really. Right. Ready?
Yep.
I think I'm going to push that in now. I think this is the other way round on this one. So that should have got some oil round it. Fingers crossed then. Ready?
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh.
It's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes it doesn't. She didn't go. It's the way she goes.
Well, I guess we're going the fuck on then.
I reckon she's going to want some of the good stuff.
Proper stuff?
Yeah.
Cosby in a can.
Yeah. I'll double can it if I have to. Right, just cracked a couple of injectors, check that, fuel's in, so we've got everything there. I've cracked them too, so just try it without. Give it a go.
It's a lie! It's a lie!
Oil pressure. Yeah. The great oil pressure, 40 psi. Take the water. Done. was that newspaper cutting you found in there?
1988. Right at the top there. January 1988. Just underneath the Mercury.
January, yeah. There's late night shopping as well. And there's some, there's a bit of oil in these hoses, even though they're leaking, look.
Is there?
Yeah.
Did it squirt it out?
It's squirting out a bit. Alright, try it. Up. Go on. Go on. That hose is leaking. They all want replacing, them rams are done, but there is lift, at least the pump's working. What a peach. Try it then. Too steady. Right back. Slowly. At least the clutch is free. Go on. Oh, that'll do. Is that good? Right, so same drill. So this machine is basically the same type of tractor as the dozer, except it's on the standard width carriage, so it hasn't got a blade, and yeah, it's all the same really. And obviously there's no front pump, there's no hydraulics on this. There is a PTO, same as that one. No rear linkage. It wasn't a thing they came supplied with. So we've just done the same thing as we did on the other. You've seen all that, so we're not going to go through that all again. Just checked that all the top was alright. We're just putting the panels back on again now. Yeah, we've got oil, obviously we've got water, we've got oil, we've got fuel, so that's all good. Everything's free, and unlike that one, we didn't have a hose split on the rad. So there we go again, fingers crossed. If it fires as easy as that one, I'll be right happy. So here we go. Try and get some oil up around it.
Did it work?
Lights work. That was amazing. Right. Enough of that now. Come on. Let's. Yeah. Do a bit more. Okay. Well, lift that stop and pull it out.
Down.
And down and lock it. That's to run.
Ready?
Come on, give it a go. So, that was a bit easier than I thought it would be. 2 out of 2. I mean, they're good engines anyway. I always have like the David Browns, but yeah, that was a little bit easier than I thought that would be. So, both the front lights work, and so does the rear plough light. That is amazing. Right, so there we go, muckers. Got them both fired up. Really pleased with that. As I said, they've been stood here 30 years, so the thing is they're undercover, and I think that's what saved them. They've been open to the elements, and have been a completely different story. Since we got them running though, just to let you know, we have been working on the hydraulics on this dozer, so that means rams, pipes and hoses and all that, but we've filmed it, so you'll be able to see all that in an up and coming video. Speaking of videos that we've got up and coming, we've also got the Belarus crawler, the second part of the Willet Start with that. Now we've got the parts from Eastern Europe. And also there's the Willet Start on the Fordson County crawler. However, that just proved that things don't always go to plan.
How dare you!
So we've obviously got some issues to sort out with that as far as its heavy smoking goes, but we'll address that as and when. Now, here's a question for you. What I want you to do is put your answers down in the old squid pit below, but you know, we all use these days power tools, be they battery power tools, corded ones or air powered ones. But what power tool that you've got could you now not live without? Like for me, it's probably my 18 volt cordless grinder, little sort of 4-inch one, the angle grinder. Phenomenal bit of kit. It's got me out of so many difficult situations. The other thing I've actually got is that 3/8 impact gun. Again, just what a fantastic bit of kit. So, what is the one power tool that you now couldn't live without? Put your answers in the old squid pit below. So there we are, muckers. We'll see you on the next one. Do well.